What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Paul's Best Podcast, the podcast where we talk about only the best. And my guest today is so hilarious. I actually met this dude out here in L.A. when, actually years ago, but last year we were chilling at the Netflix is a Joke after party. Hilarious comedian. We actually did something at JFL together. We did a TV taping at JFL together.
That was a Kevin Hart thing?
For Kevin Hart thing.
Yeah, LOL,
Ian Edwards is here. Thank you for being here,
What's
brother.
up, fam?
No, it's good to see you, man.
No, that's funny that you mentioned that because somebody else mentioned that LOL taping today, and I forgot they were on it too. Dave Merhage was the host, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
But I can't remember, like, there's so many festivals, I can't remember what I did with who.
I know. And the weird thing about that festival was, you know the way the night before they assign somebody to you to practice it, and they go with you to one of the clubs, and like they have notes, but they never, like the lady that gave me, like I never saw her. She just was sitting in the back of the club, and we just got on a bus and went back. You know what I mean? But yeah, we did that together, and then last year I ran into you at Netflix. So funny you are, bro.
Thanks, brother.
And
I appreciate it.
and I know you got another special, right?
Yeah, it's out now. It's on YouTube. It's called Untitled. The special you didn't know you needed. It got ranked in Vulture Top Specials of the Year.
Nice.
And also, it was the only one in Vulture that was self-produced and not released on a streamer.
That's dope.
So I think that's dope. And it's
Yeah.
also in the LA Times Top Specials of the Year too.
You know what I love about that shit? It's funny when like real G, like the OGs of comedy that been doing this a minute, we start saying like, yeah, just so you know that list, it was no Netflix. There was none of that shit. That was my
Yeah, I got no back end. It's standing out by itself. It's doing its thing. I like it.
No, dude. That special you did with with All Things Comedy.
Yeah.
That sushi bit.
Oh, thanks.
The sushi bit's hilarious. You guys, check out Ian's stuff. But yeah, I remember. You know what's funny? We didn't hang when I first came out here. I remember one time I first came out here, and I saw you at the Comedy Store. And I had that thing, you know, when you're like not in your, I wasn't in my home, I'm away, and I was just like, man, I don't know, because everybody always says Ian Edwards was one of the nicest dudes. Nice, funny. And I would always see you, and I was like,
people be lying.
I was like, and I was like, I don't think this dude likes me. And then all of a sudden,
Why, just because I don't smile?
Yeah, you know what's funny? I remember, I was like, this guy don't like me.
East Coast, nobody smiles.
I know. I was like, this guy's judging me, but not like that. But you know how like in comedy, and then all of a sudden you get to know somebody, and you're like, man, this fucking dude, I should be chilling with this dude for longer. You know what I mean?
Right. So you left, right? You used to live here?
No, always New York. But I would come. You know, I come out here. I'm in New York. You come to New York a lot or no?
Man, I'm from New York, but I go there once every year. But I don't be staying like I used to. When I first moved here, I miss New York so much. I was there more than I was here. I had like 2 apartments and shit.
Wait, what part of New York are you from?
I'm from Long Island.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I went to Uniondale High School.
Oh, man.
And then I started comedy in Long Island, and then branched out to the city and was just in the city. That's how I met Bill and Patrice and Keith and just everybody.
Oh, so did you start at like Governors? You just said to Governors?
I started Governors, yeah.
You did?
Yeah, that's my first time I bombed.
Really?
Yeah.
Governors, yeah, because they had Governors in Levittown.
Yeah, in Levittown.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that you're a native Long Islander.
Yeah, man.
Oh, shit. And so when did you come out here from how long were you doing comedy in New York before you came out here?
I can't remember the numbers right now on purpose. But early 2000s I came out here.
Okay. Yeah. Shit. All right. Dude, Levittown, Governors, man. That was a fucking wild spot, man. There was people, they were talking shit in the crowd.
Yeah, we learned the hard way. We came up the hard way.
Yeah, no, Long Island was no joke. And I was there was a room where they would talk shit. I remember when Seinfeld did that documentary Comedian. And he went there it was after Seinfeld when he was building a new hour. And they were just like, don't you got jokes? Like they were rough on him because he's a Long Island. I didn't realize how many people come out. A lot of people come out of Long Island.
Eddie Murphy. I live like Uniondale was like one town over from Roosevelt. That's where Eddie Murphy's from.
Yeah, he went to Brooklyn after Long Island?
I think they came from Brooklyn.
Oh, they came from Brooklyn yeah. I think Lorne Michaels, SNL, Long Island, right?
Lorne Michaels?
Yeah.
Isn't he Canadian?
He's Canadian, but I think during his whole run,
at
SNL, he's Long Island.
Oh, right.
If you look, Long Island's got a lot of, I think Kevin James.
Yeah.
Right? Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin James, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Long Island's got some heavy hitters. I looked at a list because what's funny is Jimmy, who owns Governors.
Yeah.
He would go down and he would start showing me headshots, and he would go, "That's Long Island. Yeah, he's Long Island. Long Island can produce some funny fucking.
Is Jimmy alive?
I think so. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, yes. Yeah, because I did it during pandemic.
I've never seen him. I haven't seen him in decades.
Yeah.
But I love that guy. That guy. We used to start. We used to bomb at the open mics like on Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then they'd have weekend shows, and then he'd just watch us grow. Then we didn't have like no deep, long conversations.
Yeah.
But he would we could come there as young comics on the weekend and watch like world-class people that was on TV. Like that's what we're doing on the weekend. We're watching people straight off NBC, CBS, all the comedy shows, and we're watching.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we started getting better, he'd be like, "All right, you could host this weekend."
Oh,
like him,
shit.
And I think there's a woman named Caroline. I think she was his wife, and helped book the club. She give us hosting jobs to host. Like we'd be on stage with like people from TV. So I just didn't know if Jimmy was alive. I should have checked, but I love those fucking people, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool to know, man. No, that's cool to know.
They were cool to us, man.
Yeah, no, that when you're a young comic, right, and all of a sudden you get the big people on sitcoms coming in before social media, and then they're like, "Hey, next weekend we're gonna put you up on the thing." It's the biggest deal for a comic.
Like what?
You're like, "Yo, go home and tell your mom, like, I'm doing this for a reason."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's Jerry Seinfeld's coming in. I'm about to get 5 minutes on that show. That's really. I didn't know you were a New Yorker. And then when you started going to the city, was it like Caroline's? Did you do Caroline's and shit?
First, it was the Boston.
The Boston, yeah.
The Boston,
Yeah.
And then I was in at the Boston, and then I just stopped doing Long Island. Period. I was just I was like, it was 3-4 spots a week. I just make sure I just go to Manhattan and just start doing the Boston, and then your name spreads around a little bit, and you start doing Caroline's and what's the one on there was one on Broadway, Stand Up New York, and just start doing more and more, and then just end up just going to the city to do spots.
Yeah, because people see you at one spot, say, "Come here." One thing that that me and Bill had in common in New York is I came up in the urban rooms. I came up in the black rooms where it was like, you remember Talent, Capone, and then when they'd be like, "Yo, put him up," and they had all kinds of rooms throughout the city.
Yeah, I used to do that with those guys. That's homies with Talent.
Yeah. And the big one was the Sunday night at the Boston. And if you didn't get on, you were still hanging out there. And I remember one time, Talent was like, this was like early 2000s, and Talent goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna put you up. Why don't you come on to Boston?" And I'm all day, I'm thinking about it. I'm nervous as shit, and I get there, and all the comics that aren't on it are outside of the comic, and I'm nervous. And I went up on stage, and I remember this dude had this Allen Iverson jersey, one jean up, and he was sitting there judging. And I remember I had a great set, and Talent was like laughing. And that like lifts you up, because those guys were, they were called the New York Kings of Comedy at the time. It was Capone, Talent, Drew Frazier, and Rob Stapleton. And those guys leveled. Like I remember Talent would host. And guys, I got a great show. And he would like, "I got a great show, funny people. If you guys finish eating, just give these guys." And he would do 15 minutes, and it was like the headliner. He would kill with 15 minutes up top and murder.
That's why I don't like it. So I don't like it. Like I've never seen Talent bomb. It's impossible to be a comic and never bomb. And that dude never bombed. I started before Talent, and then I would see him start doing the black shows and see him, and I was like, this dude never bombed. He just had it from day one. Like we would all like start killing too and do well, but then there was any night where you had to like, him and JB Smoove could dig out the laughs from like they could make people in hell laugh, bro.
It's funny you said that. I heard a rumor, a story that JB Smoove killed so hard. I'm not kidding. They said JB Smoove killed so hard in a show in the Bronx that people were running out of the room, and I think a woman had a woman fainted or something.
I think I know that room. I think I was at that show.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro. Like JB. Because then he have material, he's off the cuff, he has no inhibition, no fears. He grew up, him and Talent, they grew up in like Mount Vernon and shit. They just, man, it's wild.
And one of the craziest sets I've seen too, do you remember Bad Boys of Comedy? Rob Stapleton did that bit about how New York dudes will disrespect your girl right in front, or disrespect you in front of your girl. And he goes, "This you, kid? This you?" And he went up to the girl and he kind of like started to, "Yo, this you right here?" Dude, the place went. He did. You like, coming up, right? Because like I've been doing it 20 plus years too. But the funny thing is, coming up, you remember those sets.
Right.
You remember certain sets that you're like, that was, and like, listen. You've had your moments, I've had my moments, and coming up when you watch TV, you see people's moments. Do you remember, Ian, Eddie Griffin's Def Comedy Jam? That shit, when he had the hat, he had that funny hat, and he talked about Rodney King, and he got the amount of money per whipping, and he's like, beat my ass, and then he closed with Michael Jackson smoking crack, and he did the thing, and he spun around. I never saw a room, I'm getting the chills thinking about, I never saw a room, because back in the 90s, New York, those grimy rooms, they hit, if you were funny, those rooms hit so fucking hard, man. Like Bernie Mac saying, "I ain't afraid of you, mother. I ain't scared of you." That shit was nuts.
We used to go to those Def Jam tapings.
I never been to one. You went to one?
We were in New York, and then Will always had the hookup. And Will and Talent is homies, and I'm friends with Will. So it's like, I used to get into anything that they could get into.
Oh, okay.
And they could get into everything. So then I was just like, go to the tapings before I even taped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so we'd like go to all the after parties, and we'd just be like, living this life that we're not even financially able to achieve. Like we're hanging out with Russell Simmons and going to all these Def Jam parties, and and then until we taped. But it was also tough to get on Def Jam. Like they would have us audition sometimes.
Oh, you did Def Jam?
Yeah, like 3 times.
You did?
At least 3, maybe 4.
Do you remember the first one?
Yeah.
What year was it? Do you remember? Like,
I had dreadlocks.
It was. Oh, you did?
I can't remember. I had dreadlocks. It's in the 90s.
Okay.
And
do you remember who was on your taping?
Yeah, it was me, Chappelle, Keith Robinson, Tasha Smith.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And Rich Voss did it, didn't he?
Yeah, Rich Voss did it.
I think Rich Voss like the first white guy to do it.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't know. So you did it 3. So and that was. Kid Capri DJing and Martin Lawrence hosting, right?
Yeah.
Did Martin Lawrence host all the ones you did, or?
Nah, I think I got on after. I think Joe Torre was the host when I did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember Joe Torre. Oh shit, dude! I didn't even know you did. Where did they tape that? Was that in the Bronx or no?
It's so hard for him. No, it was in
Manhattan.
It was in Manhattan. Like the Bad Boys of Comedy was in Brooklyn.
Yes.
At BAM. I
think.
Yeah. And then Def Jam, I forgot where in Manhattan.
Did he making people wear his shit on the? You said you had to wear his apparel.
We used to wear Fat Farm, like the Russell Simmons.
Oh, the Russell Simmons shit.
Yeah, we used to be able to, if you want to look good on the show, you go get some clothes. Yeah. None of, I've done it like 3 or 4 times. None of that clothes was mine. I just went and got an outfit. And if nothing couldn't fit you had to put on some baby fat.
yeah. That's hilarious. Yeah, I remember a couple people did Bad Boys of Comedy, and like there was a rack you could just go and get some like whatever his line was, Bad Boy clothes. All right, so Ian's here. And we are going to talk about the best of, and I didn't realize knowing how knowledgeable and how much Ian fucks with soccer, which, listen, I'll be honest up front, because people always go, Paul, man, you get all these guests on Paul's Best, and you know so many different things. Now, I know a little about soccer, okay? I know I'm a novice. If it's a video game, I'm beginner level with soccer. But you, my friend, you know it all. So we're going to talk about best soccer players. We're going to talk about best soccer moments. We're going to talk about best match, the whole deal in soccer. And I was just telling you before, and let me ask you a question, because a lot of people ask me this, okay? And I know you probably obviously know better. Okay, guys, before we continue with the podcast, I want to let you guys know where you could see me on tour. The Pittsburgh Improv, February 27th and 28th. Get your tickets. I cannot wait to see you guys on the road. Now, let's get back to the show. Does the United States of America stand any chance? Does the United States of America stand any chance at home, in their homeland, to do anything in the 2010? There's not even a plan to look at. so we're doomed. We're doomed.
No, we're not doomed. We actually have the probably the best team we ever had. But for some reason, with a European pedigree coach, he's an Argentinian guy, but he coached in the Premier League. His name is Pochettino. For some reason, we're not clicking. Canada is outballing us, and they have an American coach. And so I don't know what's going on. Maybe they'll get it together and also we didn't have to like qualify to play in the World Cup. Maybe.
Oh, because it's here.
Because it's here.
Okay.
So maybe like the team was like, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Maybe but maybe during the World Cup when the stakes are on the line, maybe they'll play harder, more cohesive. Plus, he didn't have a lot of the players some of the times because we have the most players playing in Europe in the top leagues at this time in the history of like American soccer.
Yeah. So a couple years ago, I told my agent that the New York Giants were playing the Packers in London.
Mm-hmm.
So we went out there, and I said, and so I did a gig. I did a couple shows in London. I went to see the Giants play the Packers.
You're a Giants fan?
I'm a big-time Giants fan.
Aren't you from Boston?
No, New York.
New York?
I was, yeah.
Oh, you met Bill in New York.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, so like,
I just thought you was from Boston because he's from Boston.
Yeah, no. People used to think that because like I guess some of his openers were from Boston.
Yeah,
but it's
that's
like
what I thought.
No. Yeah, people thought no. I'm not a New England guy. I'm a New Yorker. I'm a Giants fan. So I told my agent, I'm like, yo, Giants are playing the Packers. I want to go to that shit.
You got a good agent, and he says, all right, I'll hook you up with a show there.
So he hooked me up with a show there.
You still with that agent?
Yes.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
You better be.
So we actually it was 21 Soho. It's a cool spot. It's it's a spot in London where a lot of Americans go for the first time.
Right.
Like 200 something seats. So we sold it out. We added one. It's a great time.
So,
now after I do that, I'm like, now we're gonna go to the game. Now there's one day we had off, and my wife and daughter go to tea. They went to see like Mamma Mia and go get tea. So my son said, Dad, come on, man, we got to go see Chelsea play. Chelsea's playing the Wolves.
Oh, yeah? All right.
Chelsea's playing the Wolves.
How does he know that?
Yeah. So I'm like, and he's more American sports, basketball, football, but he's like, Chelsea, let's go see Chelsea. So I go there and I go online. I get tickets for $600. Yo, Ian, we show up to the state. We show up, and everyone's like, oh, your seat's down there. And then they go, your seat's down there. I'm sitting like literally fucking courtside, like and season ticket holders are like, "Hey mate, you got the best. You guys got the best seats." To the point where the ball came out and my son caught it had to go. Yeah, but going back to what you were saying, American players, Christian Pulisic, he actually scored for.
So he was playing for Chelsea then.
He was playing for Chelsea then.
Oh, that's dope. You got to see Christian Pulisic play,
and he scored.
Oh, dope.
And he scored. So my son was going nuts. But going back to what you said, more American players are going to different teams out there, right, in the Premier League.
Yeah, like Pulisic, he's at AC Milan now.
Okay,
but that's a top Italian team. Like they traditionally one of the best Italian teams in the world. So he went from Chelsea to there. Is there any other English players? Then there's an American player at Juventus.
Yeah.
And he's young, he's good. I like him too, and he's really good. And then you said that you went to high school with the parents of this guy.
Oh, yeah, it was really cool. So Tyler Adams, who's captain. The captain of the American, and he was so fantastic. Yeah, so his mother was 1 year ahead, so I was a junior when she was a senior, and his uncle was in my grade. And just I would just see on Facebook like all these great, amazing things he was doing, and now to watch that, like the thing I never understood about soccer, how these people, the endurance, man, the endurance and the speed of. Did you play?
Yeah, I played.
Yeah?
Yeah, I played my whole life, yeah. That's why I can't walk, man. My knees are bad.
Is that right?
Yeah, knees are trash.
So you played Long Island? Did you play?
Played in Long Island. I played at high school. I tried to get a walk-on at New York Institute of Technology, and maybe the first year I shouldn't have got it. Definitely not the first year, but I feel like I should have got it the second year. Okay. And that's when I quit and just kept it recreational. Okay. But I've always played. Even when I moved to LA, I found like a weekday game. I used to play on Wednesday, and we used to play on Saturday, and we used to play on Sunday. We played too much,
you played all
for free.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Hurt you. Yeah. All right, so let me ask you the question that
You'll
everybody
never
said.
believe how athletic I used to be.
I know, it's funny when ask our mutual friends. I'd be like, yo, can Virzi throw a football? I could throw it. I could throw it, but and I got a nice jump shot. My son's got a great jump shot. But then you get older and you're just like, my back is all fucked up.
Yeah.
So I did see, we went to, we were going down to Florida, and one night we decided to go to Miami, into Miami.
Right.
And we saw Messi. Now, here's the question I have for you, because you know this more than anybody, because I'll argue Jordan, LeBron all day. I'll argue football players all day. You know this, so I'm going to pass this to you. Is it Messi or Ronaldo? If you had gun to your head, who's the better all-around player?
Messi.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I'm a Man United fan,
Okay.
and I'm also a Real Madrid fan, and Ronaldo played for Man United, and he played for Real Madrid. And
what makes Messi better in your mind?
Because earlier in their careers, Messi used to be more of a team player. He used to track back, you know?
Okay.
He used to track back and help defend.
Okay.
So I've seen him do that. And there ain't much of a difference. It's like a style preference. Like the style of Messi is more impressive to me than the style of Ronaldo. But they're both up there. Like if you want goals, like they're both going to give it to you. And that's their job, and that's what they do. And they're both effective. They're both determined. And they both lasted forever. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So they're both locked in.
Who's more of a dog? Like who's more of I guess if it gets down to it, late in the game, tougher.
They both do that.
They both do that. That's what makes them both so great.
Yeah, they both do it. It's like they both come through. Nobody can say like, but he's good, but he doesn't do this perform under pressure.
Sure.
Like that doesn't happen.
Right. It's almost like with the Jordan LeBron shit, people can go, LeBron would pass in a moment where he didn't need to pass, or LeBron would, you're saying with these two, it's like there's neither of them has like a lack in their game.
Right.
You're saying it's a preference style.
It's a preference of style, yeah.
Preference of style.
Like what type of football do you like? And I like Messi. He'll juke you out of your shoes. He'll untie your laces and go by you.
Yeah. What about the kid from France?
What kid from France?
The kid
Mbappe? Mbappe, he's nice, but I feel like he's a little selfish.
Okay.
Because he used to play for PSG, and PSG was trying to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
And then they couldn't win it, and then he left, and the year after he left, they won. And then he went to the team that won it the year before, and they didn't win shit.
Okay.
So he's nice. He's definitely up there too, like on their level.
Yeah.
But there's something he needs to work out where he's too selfish. Like he's got to give more to the team overall.
Okay, he's more about himself.
It's like padding his stats and getting numbers, but it's like this is a team game.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting, man. I saw the passion when I went to the Premier League, and when I was at Chelsea, and they'll be honest, they didn't like Christian. They didn't like him.
The Chelsea fans?
Yeah, the Chelsea fans.
I don't know why. I liked him there.
They would be talking shit, and the season ticket people behind me and my son would be like, every fucking time, this and that. But like every goal, every kick that was near a goal, like they cared like if you ever go to an NFL game, a big play, everyone's like, oh shit, and like if a bomb, and if he catches it, the place goes nuts. If he misses it, everybody goes. I felt like everything that happened in the Premier League in that game, Chelsea versus the Wolves. And I also love, one thing I love about it, Ian, they make the opposing fans sit in their own shit.
Yeah.
They can't mix.
Yeah, they can't. There'll be fights. And then you have to like let the fans either stay, the visiting fans stay, or leave first. and they're police escorted.
That's some gangster shit.
Man, we get into it out there.
Yeah, because they're gonna fight if they're mixed in.
Yeah.
I noticed that the football, you call it soccer or football?
I call it. As long as people watching it and love it, I'm good.
I feel like diehard soccer fans go the hardest as far as like either hatred or love. We were actually talking, me and Bill, we did the podcast, and we were talking about, we saw when Argentina lost, when Argentina lost in a World Cup, I think it was to Brazil, this grown man, this dude was literally, I'm not joking, he's probably mid-50s, and he's just staring at the field, and he just started going, And he fucking broke down, and you could see like the true pain of it, man. And I was like, you know something? As much as I love the Giants, Yankees, Knicks, it never hit me like that.
Yeah, they South Americans, like Brazilians and like Argentinians, like I mean, it's just different ways people show their emotions, but like it's definitely like a very like sensitive to the heart, to the core, like type of game to a lot of people.
Yeah.
In a way that even like I'm into it, but I know I'm not in love with it the way like other people, and I love it.
You watch it? You'll watch anything?
I was watching it today.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was watching it today. I was working out to it. Then the game's on. Like I'm so happy I'm a comic so that I can watch most of the games. I got friends that tease me that say, "Oh, you didn't watch the game today. You're not serious about this." You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh, wow.
And then I have to prove to them that I watched it. You know? And then when I know they didn't watch it, I'll be like, "Oh, so you didn't watch the game, huh? Okay, you was watching golf. What's up?" We tease each other about other sports.
Yeah,
like that's a looking down on somebody when if they mention another sport. Oh, so you would do, and you didn't watch? Okay,
you didn't watch that.
So I guess it's our last phone call. We ain't talking no more.
Why do you think it wasn't? Why do you think soccer has not taken in the U.S. the way? Do you think
I feel like it has
the
though.
fast pace? Okay,
I feel like I'm watching it grow right now. Like when I first, so I grew up in Jamaica.
Okay, yeah.
I grew up in England, and then I moved here, and then as a kid in high school I played.
Wait, you went from Jamaica to
here,
okay.
But from England to Jamaica, and from Jamaica to here, to New York.
Okay.
And so I played in high school, and it was a closeted sport. Like if I told a gay person I played soccer, they whoop my ass. you had to, like, we played that shit in the back of the school. At a school team.
Yeah, everybody's playing basketball. They're like, take your ass to the back.
Yeah, man, they kick us off the soccer field to do other shit during soccer season. They're like, where we gonna practice it? We got a game coming up. There's like no respect.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I've watched it like go from highlights from the European leagues.
Yep.
On like the sports shows to like one game a week to like now the entire leagues, like of all the Italian league, it's La Liga. So it's like this shit, like I'm watching, like when I was playing soccer, they didn't have no MLS, and then they had it, and then watch that grow, and Messi is playing in the MLS. This shit is crazy.
And what about what's the dude with the ponytail, the long hair guy?
It's a lot of those.
You know him, the guy that's arrogant though, the guy that talks a lot of shit.
Oh, Zlatan.
Yeah, he's like the tall guy. He's got
Ibrahimovic,
he's tops, like one of the tops.
He was, but he's retired now.
Was he top 10 all time or no?
Not top 10 all time, but pretty good.
Okay, so where does Pele stand?
To me, I feel like Pele's number one. Anybody that wins 3 World Cups.
That's crazy.
That's
the number. No one else has done that.
Nobody's done that. 3 World Cups.
That's crazy.
Nobody's like. I think some people won 2, but he won 3. Like he's just like. And then anything, like if you watch old Pele highlights, and then you see Messi highlights, like Messi's doing what Pele did. Yeah. So Pele was the best.
It's like when you see Eddie Murphy. You know, you could tell he was influenced by Richard, right?
Yeah, right.
You could tell he was, so Messi was clearly, and Kobe, rest his soul, was clearly influenced by Jordan. Yeah, so Messi's doing the Pele thing. So would you say top 3 are Pele, Messi, and Ronaldo?
Yeah. Let me think. Yeah, I would say that.
Those have to be your top 3?
I would. See, Ronaldo hasn't won a World Cup. He has a chance to win this one. So I can't, because the World Cup is such a definitive thing. Like there's people with so many honors who are completely decorated.
And
they don't have a World Cup. And it's once every 4 years.
Mbappe has one, yeah?
Yeah, he's got one.
He's got one, yeah.
Yeah, so he's got one. And he was in the finals of of the last one, and he did everything. He scored 4 goals and didn't win that shit.
Wow.
Versus, so he didn't even choke.
Yeah,
he lost. No, you couldn't have asked him to do more. He should have 2 World Cups.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and he lost to Messi.
Yeah, so Messi has one, Mbappe has one.
Yeah,
and he does not have one. Ronaldo
doesn't have one. He has a Euros. He has a European, which is big.
It's like you said, he's one of the most decorated, but he don't have the World Cup is the big. Yeah, Pele got 3.
Yeah, Pele got 3.
That's crazy. That's
because he won the first one. I think he was 15 or 16.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was able to stay. He was able to the longevity because he was so young.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you gamble on it or no?
Nah.
Yeah. I know.
I just wake up 4:30 a.m. in the morning and watch it. That's my gambling.
Dude, there's bars in New York City that all hours of the night. They get Irish pubs and all these, European bars. People go in there losing their fucking minds. Yo.
Bro, I remember I was doing shows in Australia, right? So the time zone difference, I had to figure that out.
Yeah.
And it was the first weekend of the Premier League season. So then I was like, so it's 2 a.m. So I got to take a Uber from my hotel to Sydney, because I'm staying outside of Sydney, and then walk across this bridge and go to this casino to watch the game. So I'm like, 3 a.m, I'm in the casino watching the game. I'm just there for the game, and I'm watching games all morning.
They think you're some degenerate.
Yeah.
They're like, this guy can't wait to gamble.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm trying to find, it's like, I can't access it on none of my computers or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, and I said, I just asked around like a fiend. And they said, they're short at the casino. So I just would go to the casino in Sydney
that's hilarious.
And watch it. Yeah.
That's hilarious. So, all right, so let me ask you this. When we're talking best of, who's the best clubs of all time? What are the best The
best clubs are
No, like of
all time
teams. Like actual, like which are the best, like the way you could say the 1998 Yankees, that team was not to be fucked with, they were a machine. Which teams were like a machine where it was like they just ran through people?
So Man United had this period in the 90s into the early 2000s
where they just ran it.
Where they won 13 Premier League titles.
What?
Yeah. They didn't win it all in a row.
But went on a run.
But went on a run.
Yeah.
And they were like
that's a dynasty. Like that's crazy.
A dynasty. And the team got rotated that way. People aged out. They the coach, / manager Alex Ferguson figured out a way I'll replace him with him. I'll replace him just to keep this going.
Yeah.
And it only stopped once he quit because he's in his 60s or 70s. So that's when it stopped. Chelsea's been good. Arsenal was good for a period. Real Madrid has always, and that's in another league, but they have the Galacticos. They've had a period where, and they're doing it now, where who are the best, most popular players in the world? They're like, let's get that guy, and they call it the Galacticos.
Because they just had it was like the Avengers.
Yeah. So they're on some Avenger shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they just had everybody.
Yeah, superpowers, like Wonder Twin powers activate type shit.
What would you say, in your opinion, is the best World Cup run? Like what team in the World Cup was just they didn't even get a scare? They just fucked everybody up.
Let me see. I feel like,
was it Brazil? Was it
there was this Italian team with and nobody expected them to do it, but there was this Italian team. They beat Brazil. There was this famous game, Brazil versus Italy. I can't remember the year, but I remember the team, and Brazil was supposed to win this shit, and Paolo Rossi,
Paolo Rossi.
Yeah.
That's Paul. That's my name in Italy. My name is Paolo.
Paolo, yeah.
Yes, yeah, Paolo Rossi.
This motherfucker just...
he just went off?
Nobody heard of this dude until he scored 3 that game. He just scored every game.
Do you know what year this was? Was it early 2000s?
Nah, this was 90s.
Okay, 90s.
I think it's the 90s. Maybe even...
And this is World Cup, and they beat Brazil.
They beat Brazil. They just beat everybody. But Paolo Rossi was like, he was a player. He wasn't, but he just got hot in the World Cup and
just went on a run.
And just went on a run and just won everything for them.
And they won it all.
They won it all, the whole thing.
Because I know in 06 they won it, but I don't know. So this is the one before that then.
Yeah, this is the one I'm talking about is before that.
It was in the 90s, yeah. It might have been early.
And even 06, they kind of did the same thing. They're great players, but they weren't supposed to win that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Does the shoot off, like the what's it called? The penalty
shots.
Did that rule change?
It changes every time.
Yeah, they keep changing it, right?
They change it. Like if somebody loses and it's like, we can't let them lose like that, then they change it. But the last World Cup was decided on penalties.
Yes.
Because when I said Mbappe scored 4 goals, he scored 3 in the game.
Yep.
And then in the penalty shootout, he scored in the penalty shootout.
Who was that against?
Against Argentina.
That was against Argentina.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
and I think Messi scored 2 in the game and 1 in the. So then he did everything. He scored 3 goals too.
Yeah,
he did everything he's supposed to do.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So they both stepped up.
What I love about the game, and I have to be honest, and people know when I talk, I talk shit. I used to talk shit about soccer. I'm like, it takes forever. Giannis Papas had a funny bit where he goes, you always get like scoring blue balls where you think something's gonna happen and you don't. But I realize the brilliance of it. You know what? As you get older. The patience of a game. Like I remember hearing, I don't know who, I think it might have been Nick DiPaolo back in the day at the old stand going, I love baseball because baseball's like 3 hours. It takes long. You could just put it on and enjoy it. Where we were in the mindset of fast, dunk, throw, run, right? And then when you actually watch a soccer game and the stakes are high and you know these guys are like really, like you said, like Messi tracing back to help on defense and like every little thing matters and it's so much more than that. And then when you finally get a goal, that's why people go apeshit. Because I never seen a sport where 1 goal, 1-0, people go people go apeshit crying and shit.
But I see that all the time in football, American football.
Yeah,
they trick us. Like first of all, the amount of time that's actually played in an American football game
is crazy.
Is crazy. Like the actual 15 minutes out of 45.
It's crazy.
And then they trick you with constant replays. So most of the time they're just showing you replays from different angles.
Oh my God, this is a great take. This is a great take.
And then you to watch the last Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't have time to watch any other sport now because I'm watching so many soccer leagues.
Yeah.
But I'll watch I'm a Giants fan, so I'll watch the Super Bowl. But I used to watch every Giant game.
Jackson Dart's gonna be good, man.
So what?
Jackson Dart's gonna be good.
I don't even know who you're talking about right now. That's how much I only watch the Super Bowl. I hope he gets to the Super Bowl so I can agree with you.
Yeah. No,
I know we've been bad, but look, that last Super Bowl, when the score was like 9,
the 9 was it like 9-0 for a long time?
For a long time,
yeah.
Like first of all, like. A touchdown is really 1 goal in soccer, but you give it 6 points to make it seem like. So if a game is like 21 to 14, that's a 3-2 soccer game. That's all that is.
It's true. You know what? You make a really good point, Ian. They really do kind of give you some bullshit and they fake it because
it's psychological.
I think the minutes are like 12, 13 minutes of an actual game.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you're right. The instant replay, the timeouts, right? Commercial breaks. How long the punt return.
It's such a production. It is a complete production.
It is.
You think you're like, and I knew it when I went to a real football game and I was bored. Because there's no replays at a real football game. It's like, so what do we do now?
And the Super Bowl.
You're just waiting. We don't get the replays you get at home. I said, I'll never go to a real football game. I watch this shit at home. It's more entertaining.
And you know what's crazy is when you go to the Super Bowl, the TV timeouts are longer. It's longer.
Yeah.
You're just waiting. It really is just waiting. A team can't get hot. Team gets hot. All of a sudden they're in the huddle. They're waiting. That's really fucking true. I didn't even think about that. Football makes you wait, but I think like now when I watch soccer now, and especially World Cup's another level because World Cup it's everything, right? You can't lose. Right, you can't.
What do you mean you can't lose? You're not supposed to. You're not trying not to.
No. I mean you can't. If you it's like a.
You're talking about stakes?
Yeah. Like the stakes of it. And if you lose and you're out, you got to wait 4 years to even qualify again. So it's like generations are waiting.
Yeah, you might not qualify.
If that's the thing, you could wait 4 years and not qualify.
Yeah.
You know, well, you made a good point at the top of the show where you said America, we qualified because it's here.
It's here, yeah.
But they would have had to earn it.
Yeah.
They would have had to earn. So the home country always is in, no matter how weak.
The home country, they switched it. Usually, automatic was the home country and the winner of the last one. But now they don't automatically.
The winner of the last one's not automatically qualified.
Not anymore. They stopped doing that.
Oh, okay.
Because some of them came in and got knocked out of the first round.
Who won it? Was it Paris or was it France?
I think France one time.
France won the last one, right?
They didn't win the last one, but a few decades ago, or a few World Cups ago, France won, and then when they came to the next exact one, they got knocked out the first round.
Okay.
And it happened to a bunch of teams, and they're like, all right, no more automatic qualification for like the winner.
I feel like if you win one,
I feel like that too.
It's kind of like the Masters. You win a Masters, you should get. Well, you know, if you win the Masters in golf, you as long as you're physically able, you could play. You could play.
You don't have to qualify.
You don't have to qualify. If you win the Masters in golf, you could qualify. But I do like if you won it the last year, you should kind of be back 4 years later.
I feel like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they stopped that
They
recently.
stopped that. Like maybe over a decade ago.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
All right. All right, I got to ask you this before we wrap this up. I mean, we got some more time, but dude, this is so great because actually I know a little more than you. I know a little more. Who's your predictions? Like who's if I know you can't say you can't say who's going to win the World Cup, but who are like the 2, 3, 4 teams that you think are going to be like really down to it?
All right, the best team in the world right now is probably Spain.
Okay.
Right, so they have a high possibility of winning it. They got this kid. He's 18 now, but he started playing professionally when he was 15 for Barcelona.
Okay.
And his name is Yamal, right? Yamal. And he's like this Moroccan, Spanish kid. Here's the crazy thing. He's left-footed, so he plays on the same side of the pitch as Messi. He came up in the same La Masia program for Barcelona, kids program for Messi. And here's a crazy thing. When he was a baby, like they would do this thing where like players like Messi and then would go and like if you were a parent and you won like, I don't know, let's call it like a lotto, like a Barcelona pro who was a star at the time would show up to your christening, right?
Okay.
And you get a picture with the baby.
Yeah.
And this kid, who is the new Messi, just so happened to be held by Messi at his christening.
Wow.
And there's pictures of it. Yes. And he plays for Barcelona.
That's crazy.
And he plays on the left. He's I was like, did Messi like give this kid like his left foot?
That's crazy.
Like at this christening, it's wild, bro.
Yo, that's a manifestation. That's wild.
That's wild. Like his parents got him to meet Messi when he was like a baby at his christening.
That'd be like if you saw Jordan holding Kobe.
Yes.
Or LeBron.
Yeah, it's like that. And you'd be like, what are the odds?
What are the chances of that?
What are the odds? Like. He could have been with any player, and this kid had already won a Euros.
Yeah,
he's already won a European title.
I gotta ask my mom if Eddie Murphy ever held me.
I know he didn't hold me.
Be like, Mom, did any comedians come by when we were babies? Wow, that's the chances of that. And this kid's the best in the world. Is this kid one of the best in the world now or no?
He's up there,
and he's only 18.
He's only 18.
Shit.
And he's won La Liga. He's won the Euros for Spain, like the best country in Europe. He's won that, and
Spain's good.
So Spain's good.
Now who can rival them? Who can?
England has a really good squad.
Yeah.
So England has a really good shot, and England ain't won the World Cup since 1966. So they have a good shot, and they lost to Spain in the European finals, with the one that Lamal just won. So England owes them.
Didn't a big player on England miss a big kick?
Always.
What's his name? You know who I'm talking about. He was
Harry Kane.
Yeah. Kane, I remember he missed a big kick, almost like a penalty kick.
A penalty against France.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a big one, right?
Yeah.
So is he on the team still? Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's still young?
He's probably for soccer, He's probably like 33, which is like senior citizen age, but he's playing like he's in his 20s.
Okay, he's still playing good.
Yeah.
How many teams make the World Cup?
They moved it up. Now it's like 48. It used to be like 30-something.
Okay, so 48 teams make it.
Yeah.
Okay, but only 10 teams had a shot, right?
What do you mean?
Like a shot to go deep?
Go deep? Yeah.
8?
Yeah. And then there's always like these surprise teams that click. And you're like, how the fuck are they that good?
Now, where
how did they just beat my team?
But like, is it kind of like college football where like there's always going to be an Alabama, there's always going to be a Texas, there's always going to be a Brazil.
Like Brazil
there's always going to be Argentina.
Brazil is like you never count Brazil out.
You never count Argentina out.
You never count Argentina out.
Yeah. England.
Yeah, but England is like they're cursed or some shit. Like something will happen, and they'll lose valiantly. You know,
okay.
Like somebody will get a red card, or a goal will be disallowed that they should have, or they're losing extra time.
Well, let me ask you this: since I got you on the show, this is so interesting. This is so great, man. Thank you. But I got to ask you this question: what was the big like? What was the most controversial call? Like one of the worst officiating things that fucked a team. Was there like one where it was just like that was like one of the most blatant, like a team got knocked out of the World Cup, and I really don't know, but was like a team got knocked out of the World Cup because something happened because of a bad call? Because I will say the one thing about soccer is those fucking dudes grab their ankles, scream in pain, like they just lost their leg, and then they're jogging back. But was there like ever kind of a controversial red card or something that was like some bullshit?
There's always like one time Germany won the World Cup. And they definitely cheated. Their goalkeeper, Schumacher. France was really good that year. They had like Tigana, Rushto, and Platini. And I think the German goalkeeper came out when it was like a 50-50 ball, or maybe a 60 in favor of the French player, and 40 in the case of the German goalkeeper. And he came out and he took out the French player. And they never called a red. And then France lost the game.
Is that usually a guaranteed red?
It would have been a red or at least a penalty. It should have been a pen.
Yeah.
And then France would have won that game.
Okay.
And the keeper should have been out of that game because that was a foul.
Can't do that shit. Yeah.
I don't even think they called a foul. And the French guy was out like he was suntanning. He was and this was before people were diving and shit.
Yeah.
Like so, if you're on the ground back then,
it
was pride. You got up. And then Germany went on to beat France, and then they won that World Cup. I think that was a semifinal. Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. And then even the World Cup that England won, Brazil was in that World Cup. It was played in England, and before England was playing Portugal. And Portugal was like, we got to stop this Pele nigga. And so then they decided to just foul him out of the game. So they fouled him out the game.
You just fucked him up?
They never.
Is there footage of it?
Yeah. And he got injured. And then I don't think nobody got a red card. And they won the game. And I think then we played Portugal and we beat Portugal. And then we went to the World Cup final and when we won the World Cup. And then when we played the final versus Germany, and there's this controversial goal that was given to us where somebody took a shot, it hit the post, and you can't tell, even when you look at the footage now, if it went across the line or not. But we got that goal.
Okay. And you can't see it.
But you can't tell.
Oh,
like
shit.
when you watch it, you're like, to this day, they gave it to England as a goal, which made the score 3-2. Then we scored another goal too to make it 4-2.
Yeah.
But that's the only World Cup we ever won. And that was controversial. But we also got there because Portugal fouled the shit out of Pele, and we didn't have to play Brazil.
Does that happen a lot where they just take out the best player physically? They just do something like that, or they don't really do
That's why, well, you can't do it now.
Yeah.
But that's why I say Pele was the best. Like that was like
he was targeted.
That shit, like you didn't get beat like that in the civil rights marches. Like
He got fucked
like
up.
Nancy Kerrigan. Was it Nancy did not get attacked like that in her locker room, bro. Like
on the ice, right?
yeah. Wherever she got. Was it Nancy? Was it? Or was it the other one?
No. Tanya Harding hired somebody to hit Nancy Kerrigan.
Yeah, Nancy Kerrigan got off light compared to what they did to Pele on camera in that World Cup.
Oh, you could clip that, Mike. We're clipping that. That's hilarious. So out of these teams, though, like 48 teams, you said there's probably like 5 or 6 that have like a legit chance. Spain
Brazil,
being the favorite.
Germany's always dangerous. Argentina.
Where does the United States stand in this? Like as far as like would you out of the 48 top 10?
Nah,
15?
Man. I would put them 15. Like America's ranked really high. I don't know how.
Okay.
Like because there's teams that like we lost to Japan like last year or something. Like, but we're America, so we're louder. Yeah. And like so we get up to ranking somehow, but we lost to Japan. It was like a, but I'm just saying that these teams can play, but America's ranked way ahead of America might be ranked ahead of Croatia.
But like not trying to talk shit, but Japan shouldn't be winning that shit, right?
But we're new to this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they've been, like. At least they respect soccer over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How far did the United States get last World Cup? They went didn't they have a decent run?
They got out the first round, and then I think they lost the first knockout game. Lost in the first knockout game to I think Holland.
Oh, Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right, I got one for you. Who's the best American footballer ever? Who's the best American soccer player in history? Who's the American Pele? The American
so you can't say American Pele.
Yeah. Who's the top American cat though?
Like recently, it was Landon Donovan.
Okay. Yeah.
And then they're saying Pulisic now, but like Tyler Adams, he's nice. Why can't I remember the guy from Juventus? He's real nice. He played with Ronaldo too. He's got pedigree. And he played in Germany he's real nice. America has a lot of really good goalkeepers.
Yeah,
that played in the Premier League too.
Howard, Howard.
Tim Howard.
Tim Howard came out. We did a podcast. We did a live podcast in Vegas for the Super Bowl a couple years. Tim Howard came. He came back in that back green room. Super cool dude, man. Intense guy. He was good. He was good, right?
Yeah, he was really good. He played for Man United, and then we sold him to Everton, and he was at Everton for a long ass time.
How come nobody stays at certain places? Like Christian Pulisic going from Chelsea to this one. Like what happens?
I feel like it's just like show business. Like say you get a TV show, like you sell a TV show, to a network, and then you're on your way to preparing the show, and then while the show you're writing the show, and getting notes and shit, then the person who bought the show gets replaced by somebody else at the network.
Okay,
and then they're like, we don't want this show. Right. So then you take your show to somewhere else.
Okay.
They might be into some of the shows that were there before them, but they might not be into.
But not to all of them.
So the business, if one domino gets shifted, then you might get shifted, or they might like you as much or like you less.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So because I always talk this one's playing at this one. This one's playing at Real Madrid. Now he's going over here. Now they move a lot, but I guess that makes sense. It's more of a business thing.
Yeah, it's more of a business thing. And then sometimes there's this thing called PSR where like the NBA has a salary cap, and it's like we got too many players that we're paying this amount, and the club didn't make this amount of money, plus all our other expenses. So even though this guy's good, we might have to sell him to get below PSR too.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, what's funny is a lot of Americans are going to talk shit like they like it because once it's here, once the World Cup is playing all over here, there's going to be Americans.
I love it.
I love it too.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be wearing USA shit.
Yeah, it's better than when they was shitting on it when I was in high school and I had to hide. I was in a tunnel watching it.
Oh, dude, this was great, man. So, so your prediction is Spain to win it all?
I want England. My heart says England, and I want America to do good. And I feel like if they get it together, they can get far in the tournament. I don't think they could win it, but they could have a decent showing. And but Spain, England's like got a really good coach, and we owe Spain something. But I don't know if they're gonna meet at any point in the tournament.
So if England played the USA for the final, who would you go with?
If England, I don't have to worry about that
because I can't.
The USA is not getting to the final. That would be a miracle.
But what do you claim? Do you claim U.S., Jamaica, or you claim England?
England, Jamaica, and the U.S.
Okay.
The three places
you got
I
three.
live. I got three.
Yeah.
I got three chances to legitimately like not bandwagon.
Yeah.
And then if all fails, Brazil. Everybody roots for Brazil.
Yo, I'll tell you, man. I took my wife for her birthday last year to Jamaica.
Oh,
and,
right.
dude, I got to tell you, the people are so nice. The people are nice. The food's nice. Jamaican jerk chicken is one of my favorite dishes. It's a good one. Hungry. A good one.
Yeah.
A good Jamaican jerk chicken I put with any meal. With any meal, like when it's at that level. We got a truck by our house that they do this outdoor thing. They got outdoor music, and this Jamaican truck comes in, and the line, but they're cutting the chickens in half, and the Jamaican jerk is so good, man. It's top quality. Jamaican food is no joke.
No, it's no
little
joke,
spice.
Bro. Yeah.
Really good. Beautiful water. Jamaica's the shit.
Yeah, it is, man.
I didn't know that B.I.G. Notorious B.I.G. Biggie's Jamaican.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
His
you know who
mom's
else is?
Jamaican.
Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, that's why I used to watch him.
Are you a Knicks fan? Or?
Yeah, that's a big part of it. Like, I used to watch him in college at Georgetown. He's Jamaican, and then he happened to go to the Knicks. That's the lottery they say was rigged.
Yeah, yep.
So I got to like originally, like when I moved to America, I was like, I had to like learn American sports.
Yeah.
To like just have conversations with people. So then I started watching like football and college basketball and NBA. But back then in New York, you had to have cable to watch the Knicks. We didn't have cable. We didn't have no cable money.
Because you had to have MSG.
Because you had to have MSG.
MSG, yeah.
So then I was a Laker fan first because that was on the NBC games and in the playoffs. Like you saw the Lakers the most because that's when they was like up there and winning. So then I became a Laker fan. Then I got cable, and then I became a Knicks fan.
Okay.
And then when I moved out here, that's when they got rid of Patrick Ewing. They disrespected him and they got rid of him.
Yep.
And I was living in LA, and they had Kobe and Shaq. I'm gonna just go back to being a Laker fan.
Yo, nothing was sadder in the world than seeing Patrick Ewing in a fucking Seattle Supersonics jersey, man.
Yeah, man.
That was fucked up.
And then the Knicks thought they was gonna do better, and then they just plummeted. The curse of Ewing.
Well, he said, you guys didn't know what you had in me, and I didn't know what I had in you when he put his thing up there.
Right.
Yeah, one of the coolest things is when I was at the Garden with Burr in the round, and I had one of the sets of my life. I looked up and I saw Ewing's jersey up there, and I had like that moment. But I didn't realize that Biggie had like family in Jamaica, and he would like go there and he would do music out there in Jamaica. But I think Jamaica's a unbelievably beautiful place, man. Water, people. Food. And I'll tell you, I know we're doing best of soccer, but just to get off that real quick, if the food in London was good, I said it's my favorite. It's probably one of my favorite cities. I thought London was incredible. The food wasn't great. It was okay. Then we went to France.
What did you eat?
Man,
you had like when I go to England, you eat
Indian
food and Jamaican food. Like you don't eat English. English breakfast is incredible. Baked beans.
English breakfast. Sausage. But we went to a gourmet Indian joint and it was incredible.
Yeah.
But having like regular food there, like fish and chips and shit, I was like, this can't be every day.
No.
You know, and then we got on the bullet train and we went to Paris.
Yeah.
And the food there was you go from England 5 days to Paris for a couple of days. It was crazy.
I'm vegan. I want to go to Spain just to eat meat.
Oh shit, you're vegan.
Yeah.
How long? For how long?
Not long, just 20 years.
20 years you've been vegan?
Yeah.
So wait a minute, but does vegan mean no eggs?
No eggs, no dairy, no meat.
Why? Well, I'm just curious. Why was that was that about the animals or?
No, I don't give a fuck about animals.
It's just your diet.
Just a health, yeah. That's my Obamacare.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Oh shit, Ian Edwards, man, this has been such a fun episode.
Thanks, brother.
Plug what you got, man. Plug your stuff. Plug your special. All that.
Check out my special, Untitled, on YouTube. It's doing well. And I'm donating all the money from views and AdSense to victims of the LA fire. I know I haven't done it yet. I've been saying this, but the money is there in the account, and I just have to select a charity to give it to. But I want to give it to a charity that gives it to the people, not gobbles it up with their high overhead and shit like that.
Well,
so you got to do it.
Yeah, go check him out, man. Check out all his stuff. And one thing that I gotta say is that you're such a creative thinker, and your bits are so fucking good. I don't know how to say this. I'll ask my. You have a joke. Well, you know what, I'll say it because George Carlin did a joke about it. But you have one of the greatest rape jokes in history. You have one of the greatest rape jokes in history, and I can't believe I'm saying the word rape and joke at the same time. But let me tell you this: if you heard the joke, you would understand how fucking it's so clever, and you don't even get offended. You're just like, oh my god, it's such. But that's how all your jokes are. Your sushi joke, all those jokes. It's so silly, smart, and fucking hilarious. Check them out, guys. For my dates, go to paulvirzi.com. We're going to be in, I don't know if this would be out by the time. I think I would have already done Pittsburgh by this, but I'm going to Detroit. We're going to Jersey. We're adding a bunch of dates right now. Go to paulvirzi.com, punchup.live/paulvirzi for dates. Guys, go to the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, and rate and review the show, because the more comments, it lifts the show to the top. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next week.